Good morning, friends, and I am Prasan Bhattacharjee from Jadavpur University of India. With my guides, Dr. Ravin Kumar Jana and Shumnath Bhattacharya, are going to present an improved genetic algorithm for yearly profit maximization of wind power generation system for this esteemed demonstration. Let's first talk about wind energy. We all know that it is one of the fastest growing energy sources and it causes very minimal pollution. It can be generated in both onshore and offshore sites, and it is getting cheaper day by day with modern technological advancements. From this graph, we can surely see that this sector has experienced enormous growth in past 20 years. It has marked more than 600% growth in last 20 years, and China is the biggest player of this market. Focus of our current research work was first to simulate a randomly generated airflow. Then we have applied a virtual representation of wind turbine to extract power from that flowing wind. Then a grid-like structure of the terrain has been applied, and then we have utilized generation cost and annual profit function for estimating the financial viability of the project. And at last, we have employed the artificial intelligence techniques to position those wind turbines in the grids of a terrain layout for gaining the maximum annual profit. The wind speed can be uh, found from this graph, which is a randomly generated airflow. The speed that has been considered in this work is 13 meter per second. That can be varied very easily in that algorithm. That's not a very big deal. But the flow configuration is not static for every direction, and it can be seen from this slide. The objective function of our work is to maximize the annual profit, which has been shown in the slide as V, and it is a product of three parameters. First one is the selling price that has been marked as S, and then the generation cost function, which has been shown in this slide as C, and the total yearly production of wind power has been shown as G yearly. Genetic algorithm that we have proposed in this current work is following the fundamental things that we do on a genetic algorithm, that is to establish the parameters of genetic algorithm, then the creation of the pool randomly, and then the fittingness of individual chromosomes are examined, and then doing the crossover and mutation processes, and then again evaluation of the fittingness of the fresh chromosomes shaped through this crossover and mutation processes, and at last designating the most excellent result following the lacking of the decision maker. While the fundamental steps of a genetic algorithm are the same in this work, novelty lies in the consideration of calculating the crossover and mutation fractions. We have used dynamically crossover and the mutation fractions, and from this slide we can see a dynamic function which can calculate the crossover fraction and then employ it to that genetic algorithm. And for this consideration, we can see this fundamental change can vary the optimization process greatly. From this slide, we can similarly see there is a dynamic function which can calculate the the mutation fraction and allocate dynamically to that optimization process. But apart from that dynamic approach for assigning the crossover and the mutation fractions, we have also used the conventional static approach for assigning them. That's why we have used in our program the static values for those fractions, and these functions can be seen from this slide. We have deemed two basic terrain conditions of dimensions 3000 meter by 3000 meter and 3.5 kilometer by 3.5 kilometer for our current work, and we have considered this bounds for crossover and the mutation fraction computation, and the maximum generation count has been considered as 50 for this work. For this work, we have considered a wind turbine of rated output of 1.5 megawatt. The blade diameter for this turbine was 77 meter, and the gap between two adjacent wind turbines were considered as 4 times of the diameter, and the least operating speed has been considered as 12 km per hour, and the extreme possible wind speed that it can handle is 72 km per hour. And from this slide, we can see the financial parameters for this work: the turbine cost, the substation cost, and the number of turbines per substation, rate of interest, the annual operation and maintenance cost, and the expected operational life. Uh, and in this algorithm particularly, we can easily modify this values according to our present conditions, and it can be customized when as per the country's need. So next, coming to the optimal placement of wind turbines for the first layout, that is 3 kilometer by 3 kilometer dimension. So it is the optimal positions of the wind turbines that has been gained with the static approach of assigning the crossover and the mutation functions, and it is the optimal placement that has been achieved using crossover and the mutation functions dynamically for genetic algorithm. And for the second layout, that is 3.5 kilometer by 3.5 kilometer terrain, the optimal placements of the turbines with static approach is shown, and the optimal placement of turbines attained by the dynamic approach can be seen. And finally, we can see that the static approach uh, is lagging behind to optimize the annual profit for the two terrain conditions, where the proposed improved dynamic approach has markedly achieved a greater annual profit for both the terrain conditions. So obviously, we can conclude that this dynamic approach is better than the static approach for optimizing the annual profit. Future scope lies in consideration of very new turbine models, terrain condition, and the multiple types of cost functions. Thank you for your time. Please contact in my email.